Today I'm going to show you how to change the default options for shapes in Photoshop so every new shape you draw behaves the way you want it to. This is a super useful trick if your shapes keep coming in with the wrong fill, the wrong stroke, the wrong thickness, or even weird path behavior that doesn't make sense. By the end of this video, you'll know how to set your preferred defaults. Reset the shape tool back to factory settings and fix path operations so Photoshop stops combining shapes unexpectedly. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tips, shortcuts, and beginner-friendly tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, let's look at the easiest way to change the default style for new shapes. In Photoshop, the Shape tool usually remembers whatever settings were last active, so if you want to lock in a specific look, you need to set those options before you start drawing. Select the Shape tool you want to use from the left toolbar. For example, if you're working with rectangles, choose the Rectangle tool, which is usually under the U shortcut. Once the Shape tool is active, look up at the options bar at the very top of the screen. This is where Photoshop stores the main settings for your shape. Here you'll see options for fill, stroke, stroke width, and sometimes stroke type depending on your version of Photoshop. Start with fill. Click the fill color box and choose the color you want every new shape to use by default. If you don't want any fill at all, select the transparent option, which is usually shown as the diagonal red line icon. Next, move to stroke. This controls the border color around your shape. Click the stroke box and choose the color you want for the outline. After that, set the stroke width. This is the thickness of the border, and you can type in a specific number of pixels, like 5px, if you want a bold outline or something thinner and more subtle. Then check the stroke options. This is where you can choose whether your default line is solid, dashed, or dotted. Once you've set everything the way you want it, draw a shape on your canvas. That first shape helps Photoshop lock in those settings for the current session. From that point on, every new shape you draw should inherit those same properties automatically, which saves a lot of time if you're creating consistent designs. Now let's move to the second method, which is really helpful if Photoshop starts acting strange. Sometimes the Shape tool can get stuck using unusual settings like drawing paths instead of live shapes, or behaving as if some hidden custom option got switched on. In that case, the fastest fix is to reset the tool back to default. To do that, select the Shape tool again from the left toolbar. Then look at the far left side of the options bar where you'll see the tool icon itself, such as the small rectangle icon. Right-click directly on that icon. A context menu will appear, and from there you can choose Reset Tool. This will restore that specific Shape tool to its factory default settings. If you want a broader reset, you can choose Reset All Tools instead, which clears custom defaults across the entire toolbar. This is especially useful if multiple tools seem off and you want Photoshop to start fresh without changing your whole document. If you've ever wondered why your Shape tool suddenly behaves differently from one day to the next, this reset option is often the answer. Now let's talk about the third method, which fixes path operations. This is the setting that controls how new shapes interact with each other. If your shapes are combining, subtracting, or cutting holes into one another when you don't want them to, then your path operations default has probably changed. To fix this, select your Shape tool and go back to the top options bar. Look for the path operations icon. It usually looks like two overlapping squares. Click that icon and check what it's set to. For a normal independent shape workflow, you want it set to New Layer. If it's set to Combine Shapes, Photoshop will merge your new shape with the previous one. If it's set to Subtract Front Shape, it may remove parts of the existing shape instead of creating a separate object. So if your goal is to keep each shape separate and clean, make sure New Layer is selected. This one setting can completely change how your shapes behave. So it's a great thing to double check anytime your results look unexpected. So to quickly recap, if you want to change the default look of new shapes, adjust the fill, stroke, stroke width, and stroke options before drawing. If the tool is behaving strangely, right-click the Shape tool icon and reset it. And if shapes are merging when they shouldn't, check the path operations setting and switch it to New Layer. Those 3 fixes cover the most common shape default issues in Photoshop, and they'll save you a lot of frustration when working on design projects. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Photoshop tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.